Shut the fuck up. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, 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 woof.
It's high tide now, but today, okay, so the cement work is pretty much, look at the poop. I'm not sure. I have raccoons that live on these islands over here. This is the main boating channel is on the other side. There's a long island that's over there. This is a protected lagoon, and I have raccoons that live on that island, and I watched them come. This is a separate little island here, but I watched them swim from here onto my dock, which was fairly low for them. And I don't know if this is raccoon poop or not, but it's. I also have all kinds of seabirds, but anyway. So the cement work is pretty much done. The brackets are embedded in the cement. This rafter here is just a touch high. I'm going to see if I can't beat it down just a little bit. I put this in. This is just a piece of bracing for until the cement could firm up. And I actually had a problem with, I think this floating during a high tide, the floating dock lifted up that bracket, and I ended up chipping the top back out with a chipping hammer and filling that back in with cement and putting that back in place. So that's, and then I tied the dock so it couldn't get underneath here, but you can see how close it is at high tide. It probably lifted that right out of the wet cement yesterday, or the day before yesterday anyway. So and what I'd like to do is get this distance here is I don't know, about 25 feet from where I'm standing to that dock over there. So there are no rafters, single rafters that you could get that were big enough. So the plan was then I want these double stringers on the outside. I was thinking that this lined up with that, but it doesn't. This does line up with the piling to the outside over here, which is great. This one I'm going to have to put in a hanger, but that's okay too. So that's the plan for today, is to try to work out the wood system here, get this in place, because I'd like to give this dock back to my friend, my neighbor over there. And it's nice to have it actually to do construction, as long as he doesn't mind, but I still want to be in a position where I can give it back to him. So I got to get rid of this poop. Okay. I think that this got bent. And now the mouth of the thing is missing. Great. So now we have to force it out, because I'm not happy about this. my spacer's out, which is the important part. Part of that screw is still there. Anything that's not stainless, I don't care if it's galvanized, it will rust eventually. Stainless won't rust, and only actually stainless will rust. Depends on the grade of stainless. 316 is marine grade, and I mean that's a steel screw. Stainless 316 is high chrome, and that's what keeps the shit from rusting. It protects somehow. It protects the alloying of it. Protects the base metal, the ferrous. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk one of these things over. It's going to be kind of tricky. What I remember this being is I set these toward the center. I obviously biased this way a little bit, but I think it was 25 inches. Of course, you know, you got this business going on, so this should be 25 inches as well. And it is, again, you got the same thing, a little bit biased, plus this got pulled out. This is the one that I had to fix. Amazing how much the buoyancy of this lift, this deck, pulled that thing up. But I checked the level of these things. This end is a little high. It might have been whatever. I'm a little high. I'm talking about maybe half an inch in the course of 20 feet or 16 feet, I guess these are. Anyway, I'm gonna go and get the one, put it over here. I have joist hangers. I'm just not sure where it's going to go yet. Maybe I should set that one first, because those three there line up, and this one I have to trim a little bit for it to sit up there. So I'm going to do that one first, I guess. I should also be wearing gloves because this stuff is this has a little twist to it. Let me see if I got a straighter one to get started with. This is pretty good. This is where having a helper makes all the difference in the world, is the ease of doing things, because then you don't have to worry so much about, you know what, I think I'm gonna do, whoa, I think I'm gonna move my platform over here. It'll make life a whole lot easier. Those actually don't look too bad. I think I'm going to have to, as I put deck boards on there in order to square them up this way and this way, I'll have to work from one end to the other. I'd like to get the end board in there also today. Make sure that they're the right distance out. I checked that when I was putting them in, but I'm not sure. So, all right, let me move that platform. Oh, all right. I don't remember if this is the way that I originally engineered it, but it seems I'm going to have to, well, maybe, yeah, I'm going to have to trim the first 6 inches of that off of there, so that the top will sit flush with the the other section of dock, because I put a little crown on there. Either that or I have to chip the bottom out. I don't want to do that. I just as soon trim just a little bit. All right. This one I don't have to do. Yeah, see, this sits up. It's just a little bit proud. Like a half an inch. So the bottom of that board needs to be trimmed. All right. For whatever reason, this was not working right yesterday with my chipping hammer. Oh shit. I figured it needed to be about like that, I'm gonna say. That's about right, I think. Yeah, for hand grenades and hula hoops, it's close enough. Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay. So the next thing I gotta figure out is I gotta get a straight line. Well, alright. See how the dock is just fits underneath there. It's probably, we're probably going into low tide now, so that the dock or the water is shrinking again. But you know, it's so close here, plus the buoyancy of the floating dock. There's big tanks underneath here, you know, air tanks to provide the whatchamacallit, the buoyancy. Okay. And I don't know. The other way that I can do it, like I squared that, is you get 3, 4, 5. 4 feet this way, 3 feet that way, and the distance between the two of them is 5. So that's what you adjust. What I need, that's pretty close. I'd like that to be, I don't know if this is square, but that's looking pretty good. I'm just wondering if that next board that I have is long enough to go in there. I might end up having to buy some more boards. I don't know what I was thinking. All right. Well, this just needs to be screwed in with a bracket, an L bracket, because the support is the piling. So, whoops, shit. See everything out over the water. It sucks. All right. So that's 4 feet. Whoops. Can I reach that? That's 4 feet. Okay, that's 4 feet. And this is 3 feet. Let's see how close to 5 feet we are. Whoops. That's damn freaking close, you know. There's right the center of the board, and there's our 5 feet. So I'm nice and square. So that goat needs to go right the frick where it is. We gotta, and that's going to be the inside. So the angle will go on this side. Then whatever board goes there. All right. So I'm going to screw these together. All right. I have a bucket full of these That's a galvanized. Okay, these are the 2-inch screws that I took out of the old deck, and that's a bolt that I took out of the old deck. Oh, these are screws here. Yeah, these are more screws. These are more of these. These are the ones that I took into the house in my pocket last night. All right, so this is screw central. This is these are stainless. They're stainless. They're meant for outdoor planters and shit like that, but I bought them because I'm going to put them here. All right, well, that makes me happy that we're square already. What doesn't make me happy is every screw that I have has a different type of head. All of these stainless screws are square. The 2-inch things are square. There's a square bit. The 3 inches are star or torques, whichever you prefer to call them. I have to screw these together with the other one.